Hey guys, Bridget here, and in this video we're going to see 5 amazing web designs which all around SaaS and technologies so that we can learn and we're going to basically go into an inside analysis as to what makes them successful, what are the things which you want to maybe replicate and definitely want to avoid in other scenarios so that you can bring your personal web designs to the next level. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video.
Alright, so the very first website what we're going to analyze is Stripe website, which is one which you most likely already heard of, but if you haven't, it's just a really cool website when it comes to the visual design and the way that they communicate their main communication points right here. So as you can see, it's very visual. There's a lot of animation and a lot of things going on when it comes to the way that they're portraying the information, and just the communication overall is very clean, very seamless, and it's a perfect example of how you can essentially merge a design with great UX at the same point. Now take a look at this. Even the world, like you can spin it around, it's crazy. Now, most likely as designers, whenever we're working on a project without a huge fund, like we cannot really do like anything like that. But if you are in the position to do so, definitely great inspiration of from Stripe. So very next website which I want to focus on is Notion, and Notion is an app which I discovered this year, and oh my god, I wish that I learned about it before. It was a good friend of mine and actually a person that I'm also working with at my full-time job that basically told me about Notion, and yeah, it's such a cool app. But let's go back to website design, because I think that this is really efficient. So as you can see, whenever you're dealing with a software company, you're going to need to communicate all sorts of different things right away. And having a live, I wouldn't say screenshot, this is almost like a live video showing the exact feature in a zoomed in way. This can really be a huge time saver when it comes to communicating points compared to maybe like writing a lot of text or just having like fixed images. So this is something that Notion does really well. So you can understand the main concept, that you can build the workflow you want and see it at the same time live on the right. And also like how big this section is, so I really see it in a very easy way. And as you can see, as you move down, it's pretty straightforward. We have some social proof here, which is always good. And then I like how they end with this nice call to action and following, of course, the footer. Now let's move on to the very next website, which is Coinbase. Now, if you're into crypto, you definitely heard about Coinbase. It's one of those unicorn companies out there which is experiencing tremendous growth. And I personally have a Coinbase account. There's definitely other ways that you can buy in crypto, but Coinbase is just so easy to use. And overall, their website is a reflection of their app, meaning that it's pretty straightforward. Everything is clean, everything is minimal. I really like these sections. We have like the big headline, create your cryptocurrency portfolio today. You have main advantage and feature 1, 2, and 3, and here you have the big images on the right. So as you can see, this is a trend, and for a very good reason when it comes to SaaS and tech companies around. And now I want to move on to the very next website, which is Headspace. Now, I am personally not that much into meditation. I did it at times, especially last year, but I can't really find myself doing it for more than a month straight. But that being said, Headspace, really like the app, and the website is also really straightforward. Here is we can see the some images from some screenshots from the app, and here you have the call to action, to try it for free right away, which totally makes sense in this specific case. Here you have the main benefits, very clean, and look at also how they did testimonial section. They have these different stories and testimonials, and this looks really cool whenever you're just moving it around, and it works also on the other side. So yeah, just some nice touches over here. And here it's something which is really important, that is showing how the app works before even logging in. This is really cool of a concept. So you can get started with the first basic section right here directly on the landing page. Look how cool these cards look. Also this nice little animation add that touch of joyful and just positive, friendly user experience. And also this animation was amazing. So as you can see, very minimal, very straightforward, and overall clean. Now another website which I want to end up with is canva.com, and as you may know, Canva is a software which I use from time to time, especially when it comes to presentation design, and I think it's also easy to create like resumes and some other things in Canva. It just takes close to no time. And again, we're seeing this pattern of having the either screenshots or live mini videos showing the app, and this is just makes it so easy to communicate this concept, especially because sometimes softwares can be so difficult and complex that just showing it's just easier. And overall, very minimal, very straightforward. So again, another example of what you can do whenever you focus on simplicity and the core communication point. So I hope this video was useful, and I want to remind you that on my channel I have over 500 free videos sharing my over a decade of experience in UI UX design. So feel free to check it out, and I'll see you in the next video.